Hey everyone, welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I am Lindsey. Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be doing the Singles Love read for Libra. So welcome all my Libras. I'm sorry that I didn't post all this, I guess this video up as soon as I posted the other ones. I got really busy, and then last week I was sick, so I took some time out for that, but now I am back and happy to go ahead and do your reading as well as the other ones that follow. So thank you guys for coming back and joining me in this, okay? All right, Libras, really quickly, in case you haven't seen my other videos, I do have a new card, a new deck on the board. It's this one. It's the Moonology Manifestation deck. Okay, so it's kind of like your other Moonology deck, except that one deals specifically with manifestations, obviously how to manifest things. So we might get to that one if I am drawn to it at near the end of the read or closer towards the end of the read. We'll just kind of go with the flow. If you guys are new here, that's kind of what I do. I don't really have rhyme or reason when I do these things. They just kind of come out however they come out, and we read it however I'm guided to read it. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. What is coming in for you guys, my singles? Really quickly while I'm going through this too, if you have somebody in mind, or if you're talking to somebody or dating somebody, then this reading might not resonate with you. Like it says, it is for singles, but sometimes there are messages in here if you do have somebody in mind. So you're more than welcome to stay and watch it. Just know that, if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. And that goes for those of you who are single too. It is a general read. Lots of people watch these videos, so just keep that in mind. Energies can also be reversed, so just because I am talking about the Libras right now, it doesn't mean that some of the things I say can't be like a different energy coming in too, okay? So just keep that in mind. Like I said, don't try to make it fit. If it doesn't fit, if it doesn't resonate, you can also check your other sign placements as well, or come back in a week or two and recheck this video. Everyone's on a different timeline. We all have different things going on in our life at different times. So just, again, keep that in mind. If you guys do want a personal read, however, that information is in the description box. So you guys can check that out. And please do just check the description box out in general. There's a lot of really good information in that, okay? Libra, I love what I am seeing for sure. Like, you have such good vibes right now with this. Let's see if I can get one more card out for you. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right, Libras, what do we have? We have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Let's see. All right, middle of the deck here, you do have the Fool in the reverse. So I'm picking up something about taking a risk, like not wanting to take the risk. And another thing that's being drawn to me is that the Hangman and the Judgment card are out, and they're kind of in the same position from the middle. So I feel like they're asking you to see things from a different perspective and kind of surrender to what is happening right now. What's in between both of those is the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups right here, which is great energy. It's all about foundation, emotions, relationships, building relationships, long-term commitments. This could be over a career. It could be over a relationship for some of you, so just kind of take that as it resonates. But definitely something that is long-term, that is productive, that is that you're passionate about, okay? And that very well could be something that scares you. So you're also being asked to be in this King of Wands energy that's really confident. And I feel like in the background there's a fear of things that have happened in the past, like things being too good to be true is what they're saying, okay? So they're just asking you to surrender. Maybe some of you need to meditate on these things or ask for guidance on what to do. It's probably why you're here watching the reading. But what I'm instantly picking up right now is it's something that is really good coming in, and there's risk involved in that, and they're asking you to take a different perspective of it, gain clarity on it, and surrender to what is. Whew, excuse me, guys. Also, really quickly, side note, for those of you who don't know, whenever I start getting the messages in really clear like that, for some reason my nose starts running, it gets itchy, I start sneezing. It's a thing, you can Google it. But yeah, so if I start sniffling or sneezing like that, I apologize. It's just what happens for some reason. Anyways, so yes, so very clear message here with that. So let's see what you have over here real quick. Let's see. 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 6 of Cups. Okay, so I'm definitely getting something in the past that was what you thought would be a soulmate connection. I feel like you might be dwelling on that in some way, shape, or form. It could just cross your mind every so often. I don't feel like it's really heavily on your mind, but I feel like you're comparing this situation that's coming in to, or you will if it's not already in, you will be doing this, but you're comparing it to something that happened in the past, okay? And you kind of have to remember, yeah, especially with the Moon card here, that things that have happened in your past, they do affect how you perceive things that are going on now and will go on in the future. So there's definitely a need for healing and going deep within and kind of coming face to face with any fears you have, anything subconscious that's there, which is probably why you have this kind of meditation thing going on here too. Just kind of healing that past, okay, so that you can actually accept what's coming in the future. Because you do have a lot of, like I said, really good long-term stable sort of things going on here with this message. So you know what, they're telling me not to do that. I'm going to do a bunch of oracle cards for you guys. I feel like that tarot message came in so clearly. So let's just get some oracle cards around this, any guidance that you need when this comes in, or things you can do now to kind of help this, whatever the situation is, to come in. All right. I get a strong feeling that you guys need more oracle cards than you do the tarot cards, so we'll just go with that. So I'll probably use all 4 of these decks up top here. If you guys want to know what decks I am using, that is in the description box. If you guys want to see more variety in the tarot decks that I use, I do have a wish list on Amazon, and that is also in the description box below. If you so feel that you want to donate to the channel, that's in the description box. There's a lot of stuff in the description box. All right, let's get, let's say 2 more out for this. All right, we'll just leave it there then. Okay, guys, so you have Orphaned in the upright, you have Serendipity in the reverse, which is a protection message. You have All That Glitters, which is a protection message. You have Unfinished Symphony, and you have Poised there. Now, I will read the protection messages from the book. Sorry, my nose is itching again. So where we're at right now with what's on the board, I do feel like, again, like I said, you have this feeling in the past of being heartbroken, okay, in some way, shape, or form. So let that resonate as you see fit. But it is a number 5 card, so it does indicate transformation here, okay? And that's kind of where this different perspective and this surrendering comes from, is even though this heartbreak has happened, there is there are things that can be learned from that, and you could transform yourself in that way. Okay. Let's see. So serendipity in the reverse is a number 18, which reduces to a number 9. 9 is about completion, the ending of cycles. So let's get that protection message for you. It's 18. I just passed it. Yeah. Okay. It says, perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. Yeah, so absolutely everything that I just said with the tarot deck is there's something in the past that you were greatly hurt by. Like I said, I feel like you thought it was a soulmate kind of connection, and it just didn't turn out to be like that. And like I said, I feel like you guys kind of think about it from time to time. I feel like you've kind of not truly gotten over that 100%, and 100%. Like you could be mostly over it, but not fully, okay? So I feel like you're like, well, if this happened and I thought that this was like this good, this level of good, this 10 of cups, this 10 of pentacles sort of energy here, then how do I know that this coming in is actually what it says that it is? And I feel like you're holding that to this past, okay? And like the book just said, like that was all opportunity to give you lessons so that this actually could come in. Sorry guys, I felt that coming. Yes, so serendipitous moments and moving forward. Okay, so next you have, like I said, that was 18. This is 16, so this is number 7 card. All that glitters, and you have it in the reverse, and I'll just show you guys that. So this is normally about like wearing masks, people wearing false masks. So we'll see what it says for your protection message. It says, this is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There's a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten beneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how Spirit protects you? Better things await. Yes. So again, I'm really feeling like all 4 of these cards here are dealing directly with this 3 of Swords. So some of you who watched this before I pulled these might have asked for better clarification on this past situation that you need to let go of. So again, there were lessons here that needed to be learned. Do not go back to this. I feel like this person in your past is coming back because you do have the Unfinished Symphony card here. I feel like they're going to come back and say what they need to say. Sorry. However they need to say it. Sorry, guys. And something, they're telling me to tell you this. So the other day I was watching a tarot read myself, and the person I was watching, I don't really remember who it was, otherwise I throw out credit to them. They said, let me see if I can get this right. Okay, they said that because you've been with somebody in your past, somebody who you thought was that soulmate card, right? And it was actually about, in that reading, it was about the 6 of Cups in reverse as well. They said because you felt like that person was your soulmate and you gave so much to that relationship, that when they come back around and they say all the right things, it's always easier to go back because you already know how that person is. You know their personality and things like that. You know the experience that you had with them, and now that they're coming back and actually fulfilling things that maybe they weren't fulfilling before, it's a lot easier to say yes to that person than it is to say yes to somebody new, because somebody new is unknown territory, and because it has that unfamiliarity to it, we kind of start second guessing it, or we start psychoanalyzing it, or we do something that kind of self-sabotages that in that regard, especially when we have somebody else coming back in. So just be wary that because you haven't fully healed from that past situation, that this person is probably going to come back in once they see, like this poise card here, that you are just, you're like, they're telling me in the zone, but you are like, you know, living life, you're loving yourself, you've done the healing, right? This is after, like I said, after you've done your healing, and they see that, they pick up on that vibration, they pick up on that energy, so they come back in, and like I said, they're going to probably say all the right things. They may do, you know, a couple more actions than what they used to do or something, but just know that, and I saw this, but I wasn't going to mention it, that person is not your soulmate. Okay? They were here to teach you a lesson that needs to be taught, and for a healing that is required of you. Okay? What you have coming in right now that you're kind of contemplating taking a risk on is everything. But it's going to require you to do some healing. It's going to require you to look at it from a different perspective and to surrender to the situation. Okay. I'll go ahead and read card 48 for you guys as far as, well, I'll just read a couple of things from it, because they have this broken down into different sections. So, okay, 48 is poised. I don't know if I mentioned that. What is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's a 12. So that's a 3. It's about divine connection and intervention, okay? Connecting to the divine, connecting to your spiritual self. So poised itself says being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, and confidence. Again, going back to this confidence card here with the King of Wands. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Okay? So you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you're ready to step up into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. Okay, Libra, so definitely, like I said, this is a new card, right? So starting new, stepping into these new energies, these higher level energies, is going to attract these two cards here, right? But it's also going to attract something from your past as well. So just know, be strong, right? Have that strength to not go back to your past with this. You deserve a lot better than what your past gave you. And maybe that is something that lies underneath the surface that needs help on. So maybe some of you need to look at your self-worth or your self-care, your self-love, setting boundaries, right? These are all things that a lot of us deal with on a day-to-day basis. So if it resonates with you, try to look into it. There is a lot of green. They're telling me to tell you about your chakras. So there is a lot of green on the board, which indicates your heart chakra. We do have a little yellow here as well, which indicates your solar plexus, and those two are kind of close together. So if you want to work on your chakras, I would definitely choose to work on those two. The red in this Ten of Pentacles right here definitely indicates your root chakra. He has red on his shirt, and there's red in this rainbow, and there's red on her pants in that bubble there. So your root chakra could be something as well. So I would definitely work on that root chakra as well. The root chakra holds a lot of subconscious things from our childhood, the way we were raised, things of that such. So it's a really deep-rooted, no pun intended, chakra to work on, but definitely root chakra, solar plexus, and your heart chakra would be the main 3 that I would work on. It's always good to work on all of your heart chakras, but definitely start there. Okay, guys? All right, let's keep going. What else do my single Libras need to know? Again, if you want information about which decks I'm using and things like that, it's all in the description box. Okay, so you have horse, which is about freedom. You have the sea otter, which is about transformation. You have the armadillo, which is about groundedness. Let's see if I can get you one more here. All of these are really great. They're things that I've just talked to you about. All right, Spirit says no. So you have wolf here with authenticity. The bottom of the deck here. Again, look at this, guys. You have this sacred ibis in the reverse. I don't take these in the reverse, but the fact that this is in the reverse, this is a soulmate card here. So this is the 3rd card that's indicated that your soulmate is not who you thought it was. All right, so I'll just give you that. Okay, so really sorry, guys. Like I said, we just go with the flow here. So this is reliability in the reverse, and when I saw this, they told me that this person that you think is your soulmate in the past, and again, this could only resonate to a few of you, so take it as it does, but that this person was not reliable, and that was the issue in that relationship. Okay, again, I don't know that that would apply to a lot of you, but it very well could. If you hear my dog in the background, I apologize. He is talking right now. Authenticity of the wolf, I feel like that is an indicator for you to be in this energy here. Have your confidence, be your authentic self, and don't worry about if people like it or not. Like, be true to you. Do self-love, do self-care, figure out what that means to you. And when you do that, all these things will start coming to you because you're being in alignment with your true self, and you're being in alignment with your purpose and your path, okay? Hold on, guys. Let me go let him out real quick so he stops talking. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. All right. So freedom with this horse card here. It's a white horse. It's coming through the doors, and I definitely feel like you guys have new doors opening here. And I feel like you're ready to take charge of that and come in, but I'm mostly getting told to be your own white horse, like to be your own knight in shining armor, to love yourself enough where this past energy that you have here isn't affecting you now or in the future. And when this new energy does come in, you are stronger and stable within yourself to where if potentially something happens, you can stand in love with yourself, right? Be at a point where you don't need somebody. And I say that kind of lightly because I know when I say that, some of you might go, well, I'm like hyper independent. I don't need anybody. And that's kind of like a defensive kind of attitude is how I take that. What I mean by not needing somebody is that when you come across somebody, it's because you want them in your life to add to who you are. And it's more in a accepting, open-hearted kind of energy than it is being defensive, right? Because there's the defense where I'm independent, I can do what I want, I don't need anybody. See how that comes off? But it's like, okay, yeah, I am independent and I can handle myself on my own, but yes, I do want a companion there with me, not because I need them, but because I just want them there on my journey forward, right? Different energies there. So I just want you to know that. But yes, you are in charge of your own freedom, your own ability to do what makes you happy in alignment with yourself and your true self, okay? With that being said, transformation is needed, okay? You guys have the sea otter here. right? The fact that there's a lot of water here, they're telling me about emotions. Again, if we look at this card and we look at this moon card that you guys got here, they're very similar cards, right? The pictures depicted on both of them are very similar. There's the otter underneath the water, and then there's the female who's underneath the water. Now they're also telling me to point out the two wolves that are here with the moon, and the fact that you got the wolf card here, right? So if you think about it in this context of combining these together, then you're being asked to be your true authentic self, right? To deal with what's underneath the water and rise above it. Okay, rise above it by being your true authentic self. And you know what they're also showing me is that in this wolf one, she's in the water. She's walking in the water. So again, you guys have a lot of like this deep internal, emotional, subconscious healing that needs to be done. Okay, and Spirit is definitely heavily harping on that. Okay, for you guys to take note of that and to start healing that. Okay, so transformation is definitely needed here. You know what else is funny? They just pointed this out to me. If you look at the poised card, see that fish jumping out of the water? She's kind of like in the same, she's the same kind of colors, which is what really drew me to it. But her position, the way she's poised like that, is also kind of like that flying fish. So just another kind of ironic comparison there. So, you know, and the fact that the flying fish is above the water and you connect it with the poised card, which is someone who's confident and loving themselves and things like that, you have healed those emotions, right? So now you are out of the water because you're no longer stuck in your emotions. All right, so I hope that resonates for a lot of you there. Really quickly too, and because I was about to say this is the number 7 card, so the horse is 24, which reduces to a 6 card. Okay. Again, divine alignment, things that are meant to happen. This is 18, so this reduces to number 9. Again, completion. And then this is the number 7 card, which is definitely about grounding yourself. Okay, so this does say groundedness. It is an armadillo. Okay, and I'm actually going to read this one to you because they're telling me to read that one. So let me get the book real quick. I hope I have the book. I do have the book. Okay, but yes, groundedness. So grounding yourself. For me, I take that just off the bat like that, kind of not being overly emotional about things, and also not being too in your head or egotistical about things, okay? But let's see what the book says real quickly about groundedness. Okay, without grounding ourselves, we can become disconnected and flighty. So it is an important aspect to develop. Go to the basics first. Plug into the power of the earth. Avoid drama in situations. Sometimes we need to look at the flowers at our feet before looking to the stars. Humility is a positive trait. False humility is not. Let's see what else I can pull from this for you. Okay, so recognize that the armadillo he's a ground animal, right? But he also has a shell that protects him, like a shield. What else can I tell you? Okay. This could definitely be about protecting yourself from this incoming person of your past as well. But I'm more so being drawn back to the 7 of Wands here about, You know, there's drama that might happen when you start healing. Let's be honest. There's always drama that happens when you start healing yourself, especially when that healing requires you to set boundaries against other people. Okay, and not necessarily against them, you're setting them for yourself, but people who don't know boundaries don't respond to boundaries very well. So that tends to elicit drama. Okay, so the fact that you have this is like, protect yourself from the drama, protect yourself from those people who will give you drama when this happens. Stay grounded in your emotions when you go to respond, or not even respond to the people who are going to give you drama. Again, like they said, the Seven of Wands is about those people, like they're the naysayers. They're the people who try to give you advice that's not asked for. They try to think that they know you better than you know you, which is not true. So that's kind of why she's in this bubble. Okay, so again, with this being in the reverse and the fact you got the groundedness, tying them together, like I said, protect yourself from any drama that may occur. Don't get into any more drama than necessary. You have new beginnings on the horizon, you know, and some people self-project on that. Let's put it that way, okay? So just be wary of that. What else do we have? Yeah, you might feel threatened or vulnerable. The armadillo species is vulnerable, but most are threatened. So you might be feeling that way. It says use the armadillo magic when you are feeling off kilter and unsure. If you aren't clear on what to do next or have a trauma or a shock, use armadillo magic to bring your stability and power. Okay, so you might be going through this transformation and need to ground yourself because so many emotions are going to be coming to the surface. Okay, there might be things in your past that you don't want to face that you're being asked to face. This is where this groundedness comes in at. Healing is not an easy task for anybody to do. I mean, we can heal ourselves continuously all the time, and it, like I said, it never gets any easier. It never gets any easier. So just keep that in mind. Oh wow, you guys really can't see. Sorry, I'm being OCD right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's get these guys out. Well, let's see. What are we at? We're at 30 minutes. Thinking. All right, I'm going to do this one for you guys, and then we'll close the read. So this, like I said earlier, this is the Manifestation Moonology deck. This is how to manifest whatever you want in your life. It could also give you some clarity on what to do next, how to move forward. So let's see what you guys get. And because these guys are new, can you guys still see that? Okay. I'm going to read these from the thing, so I'm not going to pull too many. I'll pull maybe 2 of them out just to kind of finish this little pyramid we have going on here. So right now you guys have last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. Okay, see, now they want all of these to come out. So this was a chunk that came out, and this was a chunk that came out. You have some Taurus vibes. You have last quarter moon in Taurus, and you have first quarter moon in Taurus. I'm going to see which ones they want me to read real quick, because here, I'll lay these out. That way we can see them, but I'm definitely not going to read all these because we literally would be here for like another half hour if I did. All right, you know what? Okay, fine. We could do this. Okay, so these 3 came out together, these 2 came out together, and this one came out by itself. So work through your feelings. I'm definitely going to be reading that one that's in Aries. You have last quarter moon in Leo. It says lighten up. Okay. Not really feeling reading that one so much. Be proud of yourself. Yeah, we could see that definitely with the poised here. First quarter, okay, sorry, that was last quarter moon in Taurus. This is first quarter moon in Taurus. Says release control. Again, you have the surrender card right here. Same thing. First quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. I really feel drawn to talk about that one. Push through any insecurity. And then last one's new moon in Libra. It says know you are loved. Okay, so a couple of side notes here, right? These three: lighten up, be proud of yourself, and know that you are loved. You have new beginnings coming. Okay, you just have to close out a couple of things here. Releasing control of the situation, definitely surrendering. Remember, I said look at it from a different perspective and surrender to what is coming next. So we're going to put these to the side. I will read these two for you really quickly. If I can find the book real quick. Okay, got it. All right. Last quarter moon in Aries and first quarter in Cancer. So any of these signs could be a potential sign of yours or a potential sign of who you are dealing with, which kind of just, puts a blanket on everything, right? Because you might not necessarily know this person's things. Okay. Nope, this is a full moon. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, work through your feelings. Someone has had their feelings hurt. Maybe it's you. Deal with this upset, especially, but not only if it's on the home front. Whatever is going on right now will go better if you take steps to make sure that no one is feeling like they've been emotionally run over. If you feel like your feelings have been trampled on, it's time to work through them and clear them. Then you can move towards your goals. It's hard to manifest when hurt feelings are in the way. All right, so totally resonating with everything we've said from the beginning. Relationships, especially with family and or the people you live with, are extra charged now. If someone is riding roughshod over your feelings, don't sulk. When someone upsets you, it's easy to wear your hurt like a badge of honor, but that merely perpetuates the situation. Your manifestation affirmation says, I now choose to release all my hurt, and so it is. Sometimes you just have to let it all go. Okay, Libra, so I definitely feel that with this message that you got. Lastly, first quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity, says, drawing this card suggests you may be allowing self-doubt to derail you. Again, with this Fool in reverse. Chances are that you started off strong, fast out the gate and full of bravado, but now you're allowing fears and doubts to cloud your vision. Family issues coming up now need dealing with. Maybe you think you're not good enough, or maybe you're waiting for something to go wrong. This isn't the way to get what you want in life. Instead, be kind to yourself and others, work on your insecurities, and head towards your goals. The energy of this card says, I am and I can, but it needs to believe itself. Slow down and allow time for self-belief to grow. Knowing that you're scared or racked with doubts is better than not realizing it. Nurture yourself and believe that you're worthy of your goals. And I think I mentioned that too, like self-love, self-worth, that kind of stuff, self-care. All right, this one has to do with the third eye chakra. So just kind of looking. I don't really have a lot of third eye chakra colors on the board. They're more of an indigo kind of purpley card. There is a couple, but not that many. Okay, so third eye chakra says, energies of the first quarter moon in Cancer, thank you for helping me to see that my loved ones and I can achieve anything. You don't have to shout to be powerful. Okay, so just kind of overall, guys, like healing, transformation, right? Going in deep, dealing with the subconscious, dealing with past hurt, past trauma, in order to put yourself in a more self-confident situation to draw this in. Again, you do have something from the past coming back in because you're going to feel that energy shift. So just be aware of that and continue to push through that. Stay grounded during your healing process. You're going to need it. Get in touch with nature in whatever way you see fit, whether it's going for a walk, going for a swim, whatever the case may be, you know you do it, okay? But it's definitely around healing past hurt, past trauma, being true and authentic to yourself, okay? Surrender, release control, see things from a new perspective, and all of this will come in for you. Okay, Libra? All right. I'm leaving it there. Like I said, check the description box. I am doing personal reads, so if you want to sign up for those, it is in the description box. Lots of good information. Also, thank you guys, if you haven't, for subscribing. Please do. I will be doing the 100 subscribers giveaway when we get there. And guys, we are so close. I have had 60 subscribers in the past month so far. I am so excited to start doing these things with you guys. We are so close. So if you haven't subscribed yet, like I said, please do. Please subscribe so we can get that 100 subscriber mark. Share out the videos. Tell your friends and family about it. I really do appreciate all of it, guys. I really do. This is so exciting for me. All right, I will see you guys here next time. Again, thank you guys for joining, and you guys have a great day or night or weekend or whenever you watch this. Bye, Libra.